बंगला छायो रंग रंगीला बंगला छायो रंगे रंगीला सदा रंगीले छायो रे मन बायो रे बंगला छायो रंग
हर सफरिया ने सफरिया ने जा डाला बाजू पर खुल खुल जा हर सफरिया सा जा दुदादा बाजू पद खुल खुल जा
ভোকালের সাথে সারেঙ্গির যে একটা যোগ, এই যোগটা কতটা ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট এই জায়গাটা একটুখানি খুঁজতে চাইছি।
Actually, Sarangi and vocal, according to Natya Shastra, Sarangi a thing didn't exist. The three instruments that were used were only flute, veena and pakhavaj. Not pakhavaj, a kind of rhythm, that's all. Later on things improved. But Sarangi has, like Sarangi, has never been part of classical instrument. That is the truth. Why? Because in Sarangi they use 39 strings, but 3 of them are God. So it cannot be used in any sacred place. God means bakre ki aankh. So with the result, it was a part of wandering mongols who went round hanging the sarangi in the neck to perform. Now it is supposed to be the closest of human voice. It's supposed. Over the years, not in the beginning, over the years, the entire classical music started depending only on improvisation. Now Sarangi helped that before you start the next improvisation, it creates a kind of vibration before that. It just keeps the reserved area, because he's playing when you're thinking of the next. Our music has never been imitating. No matter what Guru teaches you, when you take it, it becomes yours. So that is it is always original, always creative. And in that, Sarangi helps. Later on, not the Gharana people, later on people understood that when the boys, because the girls, there was no question of boys, the girls singing, professional boys, during their adolescent period, they had to stop singing. What happens then if they stop singing? Then they will forget. With the result, they found this thing that every great musician in our country were originally a Sarangi player. They started playing Sarangi so that when they became, their voice became mature, Sarangi was not required, they could go out and sing. Not that everybody could sing. Those who could not, they kept the Sarangi on. But Sarangi initially was not part of the classical music instrument. It was veena, later of course fretted instrument called sitar, sarod, all these things later on became part of classical music. Under that circumstances, I was also given my training of music when I was with Siddheshwari Devi. It started with Sarangi. I learned from Siddheshwari Devi while she got her Sarangi player who was posted then in Patna All India Radio. He came and he started. Herself, Amma was trained under the Shiaji Maharaj, who was a great Sarangi player. Now, that is the background of Sarangi. The problem with us is that even after so many years, more than 100 years, we have not been able to come out of the concept of education. We are all, because we were trained to become servants, we became trained in our education itself to become the clerical staff. That is why our entire Indian education given by the British, or the attitude itself, even we suffer from that. We think that university should give us recognition, but then they'll never become musicians. Because to able to become a classical musician, you have to be 24 hours involved in that. It cannot be just a pastime that you find little time, finish your homework and then sit and do, just sing for a few years, minutes, and then go back. No, it doesn't happen.
Wholehearted dedication.
Dedication, that is the part of the education. Sarangi education is not that you do this, although you do little history, little geography, little maths, and then little music. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. It's fooling people, and we are still prepared to be fooled. No, I know that you are interested, seeing that the thing is becoming recognized in universities. Couldn't care less. Why should it be? It doesn't matter. Because it has to be right from the childhood. And it has been now proven scientifically that the expertise lies in the genes. So a Sarangi player's child is invariably a very good Sarangi player. Like Amjad Ali Khan, he was given to the modern school, he went there. What happened? Nothing. He only wasted few years, that's all. He had to totally go back. Similarly, for the dance also, any classical instrument, any professional expression of any performing art needs a 24 hours involvement. It's not that you practice, you listen. It runs in your psyche. Then only it is possible. That is why the people who are children of Sarangi player or any instrument, they not necessarily, they waste their time in doing so-called our British or oriented education. They'll never make a great artist. Because it does not involve you in the entire society's upbringing. It will not. Earlier that used to be Gurukul, and Gurukul is still there. All the professional training comes in Gurukul. That means people who are Kandab and Shagird of certain gharana, they stay there. Then only they can learn. Otherwise they can't. Just to collect a few little extra money, they might make many people as their Shagird. But nobody takes them. When it comes to actually playing on the stage, they'll invariably take their own children.